is right here with me. And you me album or the buy no in 1 year already. It may be welcome no near room.
Trust in you. If you could shut the mouths of lions, Lord, what can't you do?
Even in the lion's den, my God, I shall not fear. 'Cause you're the champion, the Lion of Judah.
Yeah, and so it's always a privilege to have a warrior seated in front of you. Obanama inshore. Ubia dento coffee asekoba. Your warrior ha. Nyebete. Nso remo kwana frame ponsro. E madu do ahina ya wo shehudi na afi wo the big kata wetu. Or no so. Now we are live on YouTube. You can join us live on YouTube or Top FM online. Join you live. This is Top Inspirational Moment. Irabna na Obreak Virginity. Wow. Irabna, good morning.
Good morning.
Bibia fine. Yeah, Danyanko Pona se papa pasan can be on Amihari. Hallelujah. I know fancy the bed.
Why?
Fancy the bed, papa. And you mean in your 1 year? Maybe the Ayeyi who did kakra. There when you mean in your 1 year. How many tracks on the album in your 1 year?
9. So there was an introduction. Introduction song.
No incredible introduction. Everybody out.
Him.
Where in the year 2009, a gift was discovered with her first hit, Ayeyi from the Kama Kama album. She brought smiles on many faces and peace into many hearts, pushing through many trials of life. She released No Call For in 2013. This couldn't impact as much as it did in 2009, and discouragement stepped in. In 2016, she released yet another project, Mmre, All I Say, and You Rain, among others, could not rise above the storms. At this point, she was completely crushed into what was assumed to be an irrecoverable breakdown. Going through battles on every side of life, she felt espied and at end of service. A period of adversity and tribulation seemed to have won and victoriously shuttered and buried her for good. The confusing images on the screen were the only things left in her room. She stared at them, trying to make sense of what she was seeing, but the images only grew more muddled and incomprehensible by the second. After staying in the dark pit for over 6 years, something made her germinate, and now she's back with the message of the finished work on the cross of Christ, which brings hope, peace, love, life eternal, and provision. Like a fountain that refreshes souls and waters the dry places, bringing a refreshment that ignites many before. Her message of hope and restoration has resonated with people all over the world. The Arabna story has witnessed the power of resilience and the beauty of hope. With her unwavering determination and unshakable spirit, she used her setbacks as fuel for a rebirth. There is a rebirth of Mary's child. A new Arabna is born. God's own purpose prevailed.
Wow. So there's no wonder that we will do this inspiration with her. Wow. She has a story to tell. So the Spirit led me on the right path. Mami and flow.
No, I am no one but you, God. My eyes are on you. from time immemorial, you've shown your love to me. You've shown that your love is better than any other. Oh, every day of my life, you've shown your grace. Lord, you've proved yourself, so I trust you more than ever. Oceans may try, rivers may lock up, the sky may drop. I depend on no one but you. Oh, Adonai. I depend on no one but you. Elohim God. I depend on no one. Oh, you are the beautiful rose of Sharon. My King of glory, my rock of ages. I depend on no one but you. Oh, no one but you. No one but you. No one. No one but you. No one. No one but you. Tikenu, I depend on no one but you, God. Yeah, yeah, Yana Babosia. When my heart is weary, when all hope seems low, I lift up my eyes to the hills from whence cometh my help. Me more afraid Dio. I have no one else but him alone. He that watches me is too faithful to fail me. Oh, Adonai. No one but you. Elohim God. Oh, you, lily of the valley, I depend on no one but you alone, yeah. Tikenu, I depend on no one but you. I will lift up my eyes unto the hills from whence cometh my help. My help comes from the Lord Almighty, maker of heaven and earth. He that watches over me will not sleep. You alone, you alone, you alone. Taking I depend on no one but you.
I a copywriter shame CCI.
Sisiala.
I be ashamed.
I be ashamed.
Wow, me wa kwa ba.
Yeah,
You are fine.
Nyamena
me wo there a story to tell, and people are very passionate about some of these things, and when they hear people who rather have to encourage us, so they go through some of these things, then they tend to push theirs aside, knowing they, oh, if that is the case there, then you also have a story to tell. How is life?
Life has been good because God has been in it. All is well.
Isha brabo aso nyina na koye ya ma and at a point in time now you have to ask God questions.
I won't say them start brabo but at this point of my life, make sure all I can say in the nyame na nyame wom but me any penti. You pursue my diary ho. You pursue my rain. You pursue my abembu ye tobaha. But ye did the nyame wo hwa obey. Make and I have not had a smooth life from childhood. I mean,
you've not had a smooth life from childhood.
I mean, they can't be hardcore and you're doing 24/7. My papa was on missionary work, missionary travels, so what more takrade. I think about 9 years, 10 years near but as mankesi in papa or pancho. It hasn't been easy. That kind of life that you struggle to be noticed, struggle to get love. This is a part of me. I don't think I have really discussed it anyway. But I struggled in my family. It's not just me. You know what I mean? I wish. 6.
Okay.
1 boy, 5. But the struggle is not between Inyanum. It's between us children getting that love and attention from our father as opposed to other members of the church. You know, when the love is poured on the church and the children are hungry of love.
Okay.
That's how I felt.
Okay.
And see, I ended up looking for love anyway. Me too, on authority day. I was in a hurry to get married and get out of my father's house because of that one. And see, I want to use this opportunity to talk to everybody, no matter the situation you are in. Because it's hard to deal with childhood trauma. There are things up until now. You know, when I see Obi and Papa, they are playing and all that. None of my a bit emotional.
Wow. Even as at now.
It's as at now. It's my opinion. Make it a member too. So I swore to myself that my children will feel love, know what love is. So I tell my daughter, Papa, you are very beautiful. I don't remember when my father ever told me you're beautiful. The first time I heard you're beautiful, I heard it from somebody else, and that misled me. And see, we have those little things in life. Struggle to be noticed, struggle to find yourself. It's not like in Japan, but it's into ministry. Whatever ministry you are in, I beg, let the children feel you.
It means Papa is suffer.
Papa is
means your father is
my father is a pastor. My mommy is suffer mommy. So in that kind of environment that your crown because the church standing in front of, I started singing very early. And see, I've had that kind of childhood beginning, and then I found my feet somewhere in music, something that was giving me so much joy, and that wasn't working. I'm an entrepreneurial person. I've had terrible times that I stayed in the room and security camera microfinance farm the one Sometimes I went to bed and I was scared of the morning. I was hoping that morning will never come.
Because of the death?
Because I kafo baba. And I didn't know what to do with it because business wasn't doing the way I thought it should do. I started ice cream business was doing well. Oh no, Doomso came and messed it up. So when you have taken people's money to produce for them, and Aji Nkrofo Wuska, Akaji loan that account to produce, and all the production goes waste. Bank rechon, Nipa producer man rechon. It was a hard time. And see, all that time, I went through postpartum depression and all that. And it looked as if maybe that feeling is there.
That time
I never deserted him. So when it got to that point that I think 2020, I lost my mother. Because around 2020, early 2020, that was when God was teaching me. I had a very personal place with God. Because I got to that point that Mmre, I remember I laid there and I said, Lord, I've acted strong. I have acted campy.
So you were acting.
You
saw that you were really acting.
That was the way to keep strong. And yet I may break down. And see, Obiaye, Mrs. Star now, Bibia. I'm the hack. I go in there and I was dying inside, and nobody will. So that time that God was dealing with me, God was teaching me how to rely on Him. I had trust issues.
How did you know He was using that as a lesson?
I didn't know all of that until that time that I got in when they told me baby now I die him, and all you want to do is to die.
Wow, it got to that level.
I was at that point, and see, God used somebody to stop me from harming myself. And I posted it on Facebook that time. Missy, if I die right now, and people, Fifi Forsten, I think he got it and sent me, you will not die. Still, now me imagine the make. So I posted on Facebook and I said, if I die now, one album Zimboin now, Waba Cansan Papa, or me Ayeyi or friend and tribute I call for what to Makawato in Chen, no abom so. And people will say, oh, she had the finest of voices and she was the coolest of them. But Funu Moshe, and I'll be gone.
So what solution, momentarily, what solution Nasisia or Samake, so we go through that, what do you suggest for that person?
So I say that I sing hope and peace in Christ. My mission is to target your soul. It is the plan of the enemy to make you feel hopeless. So in your hopelessness, there's no God, because Christ in you is your hope of glory. As I'm here to encourage you, it will end in praise. Anytime, I tell people, anytime you feel overwhelmed, night today, so talking to you right now is a once drowning soul that mercy and grace rescued and changed me. No, they need or not tomodo. No, not because I've got everything in life, but because I have learned to trust him
in the hard way.
Obey.
So now you have a lot of people telling you are beautiful.
And I don't need that, because now I know that he made me beautiful.
Wow. It is getting better. I'm sure you'll be inspired.
I will lift up my eyes to the hills, from whence cometh my help. See, my help comes from the Lord Most High. One crown I'm suranu. Eradine me kwamu wanti. Why nim na me hupo. Ni papa ni awo tree na time no. So swami abesin sai me a. What vivi asi o Yesu di mo. Time for my wedding, me. She say I'm sorry, and person so cry, I'm sorry. If we say your whole name, me boa, it's me. She say I'm sorry. If we say, I'm Kwame, I am not held by my own strength. I need me boa fly. Da da dee. Da 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 dee. Tihano. And I hoy enkaho, swami sweet enkaho, and Rabbi Baba Mama Siribi, Ochina Bayado Dameka, Mina Mary Nekana Sem, Repabo mi Benya Butre, and Rabbi Baba Masrifa Bessewa Unsema, oh, I knew Bua for me bay, I knew Bua for Abenem Subio. Mary young coupon never wow. It's in the Shirana Medama one me bay. Yo, she say I'm sorry. I'm sorry. When you're mobile, when you're mobile, Yehovah. Medium she say I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Catch my wedding, give me water for a catch abonino. She say I'm sorry. Down for my wedding, catch a yariano. My wedding, you catch him guasiano. If I fall down 7 times, I shall rise back. I'm not held by my own strength. My wedding, you catch a rock. My wedding, you me home. David sent me share pence. 7 times I shall fall, 7 times I shall rise. Yeah, yeah. Erabna nyami tiase, erabna mi nyami bayo.
Are you okay with the church now? Since you know the love that was pushed to the church from your father's side, now are you now okay with it? Have you come to terms with it now?
I was okay with it, but just that growing up a child, needed that love. And I've come to realize that there's a misstrued and a misconstrued way of showing love to the church, and it's not right. Maybe God made me go through it so that I will know. Maybe I would have done the same to my children. Got the way I travel up and down. See, maybe God was teaching me
how to live,
how to love.
You found lessons
How
in
to
it.
love.
Yeah.
Sometimes we love wrong, sometimes we love right. So He's teaching me how to love.
Has there ever been a time in your worst moments there, yes, I'm the light, I can still come up and make it?
It was more recently, because when you're soaked down deep in the water and you're drowning, there's no way to see the light. But I said a couple of years after my mother's death, that's how about the rebirth came up. Me mama knew what time it was around that time that God was teaching me how to trust Him. So my mother was terribly sick. I was in the UK and she was here. And I had so much faith. In fact, mojidi mekana was na mojidi sinobia I say it because and when I am the main jidi wo nyame munti nyame beye, but I was trusting wrongly. I was not trusting His will. So I was praying. I went to work. Na mako washroom. Na mako that from one the fear. God. The fear that she was going to die was killing me before on Ankasa. Wow. It looked like she was all I had all of a sudden. Then she died.
Wow.
And the saddest part, she died. The saddest part was that I was at that time, my anxiety and depression was peak. And that day, our friend, I have a medical doctor sister over Russia. So we were on video call praying. I'm sister paying no kuno pray. No company, I'm shim mother. Rabbi do friend mama throw back. Me fair. And because I was acting hard in it, they were giving me information that Obia. Oh yeah, what catch him? Oh yeah, because I didn't want. The last thing I wanted to do was stay there. My mother is dead, and they won't tell me. So Rabina, what's then, Mr. Brabidoye? Mr. Brabido, because I wanted him to tell me. I was acting hard. Not the phone todo. And I wanted to tell my sister before, because my father is popular, the news will go on social media, and maybe I know acting wrongly. So I called my sister, my younger sister again. I told her, Mother, imagine us praying in Radistan Yarbo when the news comes that she's gone.
Were you disappointed in God at that time?
And that was the breaking point for me. I decided,
you were disappointed and you decided not to
I struggled. At this point, I thought that you're alive. I thought that I could trust you. Wow. You messed me up. But around this time, He was teaching me that not your will, but my will. And I sit here, I'm not happy that my mother is gone, but I think she's in a good place. She's resting. Faithful is He who called us. He will never fail us, no way. Faithful is Jehovah. Never free you, my baby, no. Or the back query, papa, on a quaffon in Yankopon. Near Wafreno, near Wafreno, near Wafreno, Wafreya men in Guassier. Of the MSCO, of a shiny dinner, Nimonyam, near Wafreno, Wafreya men. Yes, I was singing and chatted to Echo, near Wafreno. He's a faithful God. On the quafuna kuponi ya wafire no. Ni mwasi. Papa ni man no be God wo. Ni anyami ya kanu kutone bebe mu. Wachiro yendi one inside him. Osi asemo shishini yem. See He delights in our prosperity. He delights in our success. Hey. Yeah, dear, and if a pa, one prayer, man, Guasia, near Wafre, no. He's a faithful God, near Wafre, no. One prayer, man, in Guasia. Oh, so sina and chana to enjoy. I want a babo, sikani babo, ejumani bayo mili. Ya wafrenu, ongu yeni mwasiada. David sanami abofra menyin sumuhun matenginya. Nase for radze, he's too faithful to fail his own. He says, behold, I'm the Lord your God. Is anything too hard for me? See, the one who has God is faithful to complete what he's begun in us. Yeah, friend, oh.
That's when you realize that it
will end in praise.
Even though you were in pain, you still found that.
That time I lost hope and everything. But how he got people to bring me back to him.
He brought you far. What you
this far. Because I was far gone. Yeah.
So you are making my day. Somebody say you are making her day.
Bless you. Ayeyi. Ningine chino amfanity. If every pain we go through in this life left us a scar, I wonder how I would have looked like. You will be running away from me, 'cause I'll be scary by now. Ooh, the things I have seen, my mouth cannot say, and the pains I have felt, this tongue cannot tell. And soon in a chino me da sumitin kwemwa. In a chino me da sumi won kwandia. I am not more. This is the doing of the Lord, and it's marvelous in our sight. This is the hand of Yahweh, and it's marvelous in our sight. I have a testimony, and I will tell the whole world. I have a testimony, and I will tell the whole world of how you rescued me, how you saved my life. Lord, you rescued me and you changed me. Enti midawasio, the grace and mercy brought me this far.
We are so celebrating 1 year. It's only 1 year. I will nechi. I will nechi.
My family planning.
Anya family planning. Anya decra. A show of wow. Let's had a pay. And she's doing all her songs. We are near a new one. She's inspiring you, I'm sure. She's inspiring me. She was once disappointed, just like you. But she's showing you.
Second Kings 18:36. And Elijah stood at the time of the sacrifice and prayed and said, God of Abraham, Isaac, and Israel, show them today that you are God. Saba. They can be bigger than my God. But they can never be greater than you, Lord. Papa, show them that you are God. Father, show them, show them. Jesus, show them that you are God. Oh, my Father, show them, let them know you are. Jesus, show them that you are God. My Father, show them. Jesus, show them. Father, show them that you are God. And the Lord answered by fire. And he sent down fire to burn the sacrifice, the rock, and even lick up the water. He will show them. Oh, sorry, that's your mommy, so sorry. Minyam kupone ma homni swear. Mintina wuye ko. Ablenti unye dida. Hey, What in granted, ye giant bamisua, don't bury me, my woman is away. Baba, show them that you are God. My Father, show them. Jesus, show them. Father, show them that. Show them that you are God. Show them that you are alive. Show them that you are God. Eradi makuya nonne. Eja imakuya nonne. My Father, show them that you are God. Yeah. Cause many are waiting to see the end of this matter, I'm waiting to hear the end of my story. Eradi watch and I shall show. Aye. So me di one dance at your man son say ube to me at me feel how be emu edu di papa what tani after dia ube yo ai what to me abisami nyami asio what to me abisami jefu asudia. My Father, come down, show them that you are God. Oh, show them your son, come down in your power, come down in your glory. Come and show yourself. Show them.
So it means Rabna is a strong person now, because I go through a whole lot. So you can now say that you are brave to, face every storm that is ahead of you. Still, you still feel you are not there yet.
I can do all things through Christ Jesus who strengthens me. Sometimes I get weak, but his strength is made perfect in my weakness. And then what I do is say, me the matter be mo bi no apamama. Na ma catch any day. Where she material na fa pamata mama. It's because I trust the person's track records. He why ye nyama pi ma me hunde or ko bonumpa jibindi. Because he's in every detail of my life.
That's what I wanted to ask. At what point will you know that this is the hand of God and this is where God is testing you? At what point will you realize that thing?
When I have put all my trust in him and I have not given attention to what people will call witches and wizards, because I know his word. My identity in Christ is the reason why me back is because I know that he loves me and I know that he cares for me. My children trust every food I give them. They will eat without questioning. If you give my children food, they may not eat. And I asked my son, he said, because I don't know him and I don't know what he has put in the food. So why do you eat my food? And my son would say, because I know you, because you give birth to us and you don't want to harm us. And I can't trust God enough. He made me. And I can, I'll say, us in me. So what I'm living in is trusting his love and will for me.
You sing about life. Talks to people directly. What's the inspiration?
And they overcame the devil by the blood of the Lamb and the word of their testimony. My testimonies are my weapons. I grew up in church. I was born into the church. I knew God for who my mother said he was. I knew God for who my father said he was. My father can preach. My father is anointed. I knew God for who the Bible said, because me read. But sometimes, just sometimes, we need to know him for ourselves. So whoever is listening to me or watching me on TikTok Live, I want to encourage you to find God for yourself. Personal relationship.
And you become a warrior.
One time. Yeah.
My man share you minasekrana. Read him. You always share you minasekrana. You better cry.
Oh yeah. Sometimes I feel tired, but I just want to give up the fight. Sometimes I feel weak, and I just want to raise my hands and surrender. But when I look back on where I came from, Nintu min san machi ehonyo, it's been tough and hard, but I forge ahead, cause I know I'm not alone. Yes, I've been scared sometimes, so stressed that I want to hang myself. But I am a soldier on a battlefield, and I can't give up the fight. Yes, I am a warrior at the war front, and I can't give up this fight till I win. until I win. I'm a soldier, I'm a warrior, and I can't give up the fight till I win. Until I win. I'm a soldier, I'm a warrior, and I can't give up the fight. Yeah. Until I win, I'm not giving up, I'm not giving up. I'm a warrior, I'm a warrior. Shadade Saya. Oh, say I'm a warrior. So every night and day I have to keep on fighting. Yeah. This battle in my head is driving me crazy. Oh yeah. But God has not given me the spirit of fear, but of sound mind and boldness and power. So my mind is made up to win. Of the destinies hanging on my destiny, so I can't fail. What? Yes, I am a soldier on a battlefield, and I can't give up the fight. Yes, I am a warrior at a war front, and I can't give up this fight until I win. Till I win. Oh yeah, I'm a soldier, I'm a warrior, and I can't give up the fight till I win. Until I win. I'm a soldier, I'm a warrior, and I can't give up the fight till I win. I'm not giving up. I'm a soldier, I'm a soldier. My mind won't play games on me. I will win. This head won't mess me up. I must win, 'cause I'm a soldier, I'm a warrior, and I fight till the end. Yabba yabba say yeah.
Hey, Ayeyi, oh. Hey, Ayeyi kakra.
I remember those days in Papa Tony Mochapre. Oh, to reggae, I said, me don't call this more penubo map. Maybe I'm a
to reggae song that.
Motto, and some motto, oh, what about Jamaican Union from my
Jamaica. Ayeyi. Wow. Have you led any vice life before? I mean, they be a whole life be when they easy. On Kanyanko Pony, you know, cry.
Oh, yeah, from Debia. But I never went wayward. I've known
quite, but not too much.
Yeah, from yeah, born, yeah, James, yeah, bufu, yeah, moanye, yeah, short zinka. Sometimes I rebelled against my father. Those times, no bufu. I mean, it was saying I'm a man or yet. I
was not look innocent.
I am one. Untum come mam who start.
Innocent feeling.
Me de no na me come send a text or read the text now. Send them one no
you send a text message.
I'm the battle, Papa. Those times.
But in I know, but like mouth to mouth.
No. I say what's on my mind. You know. I'm one of those people who don't want to lie. I don't know I want to say the way it is. But aside that wayward day,
and Kobe,
you don't have the chance. Papa was strict too.
Mommy,
what's symbol to?
both from behind and now from in front of you.
Or
the sound of 360.
Very set.
You know the rebirth, it is finished.
It is finished, not finished.
Why would it until we are outdooring? Aman.
Pojemo.
Bebe Pojemo. Ubi for on the word Jesus no be chenaze.
Enya fa unu hwam.
To for do hwam fa krobo na nyama nyina won fa mbra irabna the warrior queen. Warrior fans ni nyina. Me to me cat the favorite of the song. Me ni nyum ni nyina. But on time ya collabos.
Ebe enyu my boy at 3 collabos with me now me. 3 on one album. My ads papa wanga sabon say man
book. Who from me good in Nasi? I tell you no. Who from the can was a menche cry.
Finish. Miss Sunny, my money, it is finished. Oh, how now drinking it is finished. He carried it to the cross. Where you, it is finished. Cancer is going now. Depression is going right now. He carried it to the cross. Where you, it is finished. Isuni mamania is finished. All my pain is going. Carried it to the cross. Well, yeah, it is finished, finished. Anxiety is going. Every pain is going. Mini how more. Mini bona. What God cannot fix was never broken in the first place. There is a name given from heaven to heal and set us free. Enti fawusunya manie branda na dwendwen fahaw nyina branda nim beguni nasi Calvary diani so Jesus said it is finished. Osunya manie is finished. Every pain is going. He carried it to the cross. Why you are not alone. He carried it to the cross. How near it is finished. My pain is going. My anxiety is going. My depression is disappearing. He carried it to the cross. Why say it is finished. In fact, I declare it is finished. You are not alone. We're in this together. So cast your burdens upon him, he cares. Your summer and lay your worries at his feet, at the feet of the cross of the King. And Yahweh, whoa, and Yahweh, whoa. It's if I was soon, Yamania, Randania Dindi, Fahawnina, Brandanim, Baguni Nayasi, on the cross of Calvary, Jesus said, it is finished. It is finished. He carried it to the cross. He has carried away your pain. He has carried away that spinal pain. He has carried away that shame. He has carried away that disgrace, that lack and want, that fear, that anxiety, the depression, the pain, every retrogression, the rejection, every disappointment. He carried every fear away. For in perfect love there is no fear. Even depression at his feet. He carried it, he carried it, he carried it to the cross. You are not alone.
How many tracks? So far?
Okay, so 21 plus 8, 9. So this year no, I 30.
30.
Thanks, Mekanina.
In na macho microphone so different.
Nkafu wa de ne de one na family de na nhyem na amobi ehun ma bia me but ma there are ones that me keep.
But you have 30 songs. How long have you been on the scene?
Since officially 2009.
2009.
I released that Jimmy in 2009.
Wow. And you have never regretted doing music?
I did at a point in time.
And you are still going on?
And now I don't regret it.
Where are you going with the music?
I'm not going anywhere. He's not leading me. I'm just following him. So I'm just following his lead.
So you respond to what God is saying.
Yeah.
But
I remember when we released It Is Finished, a couple of people were complaining, "Socky, this fine, and it is the Lord that said, release it on Easter Friday." And he did what he wanted to do with it. Bible says, as many as are led by the Spirit, they are the children of God. Also, you will hear a voice behind you saying, take this path, for this is the right path. If he leads me, who knows tomorrow? Nobody knows tomorrow. But the God of all knowledge knows tomorrow, and he goes before me. Follow who know road, have you?
Yeah.
So he knows tomorrow.
And apart from God, who else do you take inspiration from?
Growing up, I liked to listen to people whose deep composition. Because I liked Miami Newman. That time I loved her daughters, and then I loved Jane and Benny's. I always marveled at the way what composition take. And Bible says
because you need a deep.
Yes, desire. Sometimes I ask one you no me miss me not some
How did you do it?
I didn't know. Bible says that desire spiritual giftings, and maybe that's how I got it. So I've had all of them, and life inspires me. Life really inspires me.
Outside Ghana too, do you have any inspiration from any gospel artist?
I said Shelley Caesar.
Okay.
Growing up, I was listening to other songs outside gospel, and I had songs. I listened to songs for reasons. There's one person, I don't want to mention their names. Let me tell you, because of new voice, this new voice dexterity, it's not this more call, but I loved it.
Do it.
I loved it. I thought I could learn. And you know you have something in you, but you need to learn how to use it. And I learned how to use what I have, because this morning.
So you continue to do music.
I love to do it.
In terms of your music.
Oh, you see this man sitting right beside me, my manager.
I've seen a man.
He's a one. No, but if he's doing this, now shut up, I go shut up, because I say that I thank God for the team He has given me and the kind of heart He has given him. Because in the management normally looks at the business side, mostly, I would do spirituality, but thank God this team has my spirituality at heart, and my mission and ministry at heart. And Biana, they will push you to do things. Everybody will push you to do things that will sell the way they want to sell you, but they push me to do things that will sell the ministry. And if you look at me, I want more attention on my message than me. I don't want to. And they love it, and they encourage me, and they support me. And I've battled depression and anxiety, so sometimes not mood deny, but they understand. And so I want to say thank you to Mr. Eben of New Star Records. Yes,
no
and
wonder.
then
Say Eben for no
one for one.
We are the stone of help.
And my only brother too is Eben. Ebenezer. I don't say Eben.
It's the stone of help. Papa.
Yes.
All is well. How did it come about? After 1 year, Nyangopono drop a one as Mamincho and manager no more.
For the records, I write all my songs.
Okay.
But the beautiful thing is that I send to him, he listens. Be a send or say, oh, this is a banger. Be a send, I know I catch it. Oh, I had a sister, so I write my songs. All is well. Me release it is finished April 7th, 12th April, and I was fired from work.
No.
How to enjoy that Christian and boy and your film.
So problem no they finish.
Never.
When you release it is finished, no.
My job
finished. That everything is finished with you, so your job also got finished.
My job, I was fired. I was fired on the basis of my target. To meet target, so it's 24%, but I was meeting 23.8%. Yeah. You signed the contract. Yes, you signed the contract to give that. But even then, somebody will say, that's why God says that we call everything test. It's not test. Sometimes it's just shifting you. I through my experience and personal relationship with Him, I keep praying this prayer, and I said, Lord, let your will be done, because I've made decisions that it could have killed me. So I say that let your will be done, let your kingdom come. Now na my bibi na onye me pe no ye onye wo pe no ya me pa, crush my will and let your will be done. Now if you give it, our Bible says that if a man's ways please God, he makes even his enemies live in peace with him. And the Lord Almighty stood in for me. From April to September,
last year,
yes, to September, I was jobless. In that time I released the album. In that time I did the luncheon. In that time I was in Ghana.
You're jobless. No show.
And see, when people only see you for what you can offer them, some people see you for what you can offer them. See, when that's I didn't end the banner, they don't see the problem. They only see your change.
When you scan on now,
you
have fought for me on countless occasions. I have seen your mighty hand do the things that only you can do. Yeah. So who is this mountain before me that will not bow to your command? I know you, my God, know what you can do. You are my refuge and my fortress, the fourth man in the fire. And because you live in me, I can face tomorrow and say, all is well. This will end in praise, and I will shout for joy. My joy has come. All is, this will end in praise. This will end in praise, not in shame. Our joy has come. But there were times I asked for a testimony, I got a test. Many other times I prayed for a miracle, but saw myself in a mess. Yet when you came through for me, I tested with testimonies, and that mess in my life became the message of hope I sing about. Now all that I thought was a mess in the case are now my blessings in disguise. I know you, God, know what you can do, yeah. So even in the fire I still trust you. If you are with me in the heat, I won't burn. I can face tomorrow and say, all is well with me. This will end in praise, not in tears. So all is well. Oh. This will end in praise. This will end in praise, not in shame. Oh. Hey. Welly, say, welly, say, it is well with me. My joy has, all is well, all is well, it is well with me, my joy has come. Oh yeah, welly, oh yeah, 80, oh yeah, all is well with me, oh, hey, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, welly, oh yeah, all is well with me.
We be two. It is finished. This far. Warrior, wait to Nina, and still now.
Last bound, no boy, Obotobi Fido, intro be a Fido, be added in a position. Penny by a Jamie Quadro, penny by any penny, Kakaba by any Kakabade.
And then you know, you are we, mamma, this woman, all is well.
It is well with you. It is well with your soul.
And how's the music doing so far? Or by how many days in it? Friday
into next Ochana, 1 week.
But you are all over.
All over.
What is the secret?
The secret is Christ. He gave me so that he will use it to do his work, and he's doing it. There's nothing like
apart from Christ, who is the secret?
The secret is the one that Christ is touching. Hey!
Wow.
All is well, oh. All is well, oh, well, oh. All is well, oh. It is well with me. You have fought for me on countless occasions. I have seen your mighty hand do the things that only you can do. Yeah. So who is this mountain before me that will not bow to your command? I know you, my God, know what you can do. You are my refuge and my fortress, the fourth man in the fire. Yeah. And because you live in me, I can face tomorrow and say, all is well. This will end in praise, and I will shout for joy. All is well. This will end in praise. This will end in praise, not in shame. My joy has come. It doesn't matter the number of times you have tried what you're doing. This time it will end in praise, not in shame. All is well.
Any event in the offering, a program?
Yes, so on Saturday at First Baptist Church, and I'm 80.
It's a crack.
Yeah, women called to worship by Ohiniri Gift Auntie.
Okay.
Community 5.
Tema.
Traffic Tema, Community 5 traffic lights and wa. Auntie, if you love me and you will love to see the power of God as He uses me, come, let's do this together. Let's just worship the Lord. I don't know. In the meantime, it's there.
Okay.
But for now, keep streaming the song every morning. Declare all is well over your life, over your children, over your soul, over your body, every part of you. For it is well. Isaiah chapter 3 verse 10 also says, say to the righteous, it shall be well with you. So it is well with you.
That's where you took the inspiration from.
Yes, okay. And then more from the Shunammite woman.
Wow.
Elisha said to Gehazi, ask that woman coming, is all well with you? Is all well with your husband? Is all well with your son? And she said, all is well. But her son was dead. And at the end of the day, it ended in praise because the son came back to life.
Wow. Any message for your fans?
So I love you all for the support and the love. Me doma intensi doma me be me this far be was so mumu fairfield me it is finished. Every one of my songs minister to you. Accepted me the way I am, my natural hoodie self. And
London Asocia.
Hey,
me breaky at the Bebano program no doing so.
Okay.
Okay. Quickly. Remember my final words. Name of my mentor quickly enough. Cerelac, Cerelac now be DB. Cerelac standard 25 grams. Mom's unse Irabna with the Cerelac pan. Ni favorite, yes, Cerelac.
Me manas munto bimbra when I came.
We are 2 cities. 2 cities. We a new brand order, but your favorite Cerelac now comes in new variant with combined goodness of wheat and maize.
Okay.
Fortified with iron, vitamins, and then minerals. Into the iron with fear. Iron order to adio. Guess what? It's a new wheat and maize comes an affordable price, 2 cedis per sachet. Into the prepare your new. What's the milk? Milk, new water, milk, 2 cedis, and then you are gone. Food and Drugs Authority will approve. Any last words?
Okay, so whatever situation you are going through, and for my record, nyajidi wanyami mude obesi.
All is well.
Nasem nani wade ejidi. So the moment we worry, we exalt our problems above what they should be. But the moment we worship the Lord, we exalt His promises and Him above our problems. Family and offending.
Fasusu.
Famususu. Nyame yadi. Nyame yadi. It will end in praise. Just trust Him.
He's streaming with Him fam.
Boom play audio mark YouTube. All is well. Ni video na ba brother.
It's a ponkodo.
Oh yeah, it's a ponkodo.
It's a ponkodo.
Ponkwankasa, ponko fufu.
Ponkodo penu hase.
Ponko nankasa o chere mi bi.
No,
but it's a beautiful video. If you go to YouTube, you can stream it and share it. Please, I've got people was sending message or saying status. And so you're helping me to spread the gospel. I say that my agenda is spiritual. So please, or bless one, neither bless other people. God bless you.
Irabna Warrior Queen and Ebenezer, thanks for coming.
Thanks for having us.
To grace the occasion for us. In fact, I really appreciate your time. Be assured that Ecobands also will have another special edition.
Yes.
Let us see. Thank you so much. And you know, all is well. Top inspirational moments with the Rabana, the Warrior Queen. Our stream will be Bia. All is well. And I'm going to ask you for listening. I'm going to since you be share pipe no since you definitely be sobi be bring am pedo be skate to your pipe you also over tea was so bye bye. Wow.